Well, how would you like to have the government take your property and pay you half of what you think it's worth? That's what one Virginia man says is happening to him. The government views things differently. Correspondent Shannon Bream continues our look at eminent domain across the U.S.
It's a barren lot that may not look like much, but it's worth millions. The question is just how many?
They're absolutely convinced they're going to steal this property. It's not going to happen.
Charlie Hooff's family owned this land for more than 4 decades before the government decided to take it by eminent domain for a sanitation plant expansion. Hooff had negotiated with officials years ago, but when the parties couldn't reach a deal, Hooff took the parcel onto the open market. He says he had a private offer on the table worth $48 million when the government announced it was taking the land. That private deal evaporated, and Hooff was paid less than half the amount.
The process is flawed. It's flawed from the very get-go, because even under the best of circumstance, the landowner never really gets his full measure.
The Alexandria Sanitation Authority gave Fox this statement, quote, "Pursuant to state law, ASA obtained an independent appraisal by a professional real estate appraiser and paid the former landowner the full fair market value. As a responsible steward of public funds, ASA has not agreed to pay more than the appraised value of the property." Hooff calls the government's appraisal, quote, fictitious, and is taking the issue to court. How private citizens fight back varies state to state, but here in Virginia, Hooff will actually have the chance to make his case to a jury, and the court will require that each of the jurors actually be a property owner. While Hooff says he has the money to wage this legal fight, thousands of landowners across the country cannot afford to challenge the government.
The toughest case is a relatively small taking from a regular person. You take a strip off someone's front yard and you knock down the oak tree that Grandpa planted. How much can those people fight over a $30,000 issue? Can they pay $10,000 for an appraisal? They're in a very tough situation.
The tough economic climate could be impacting the government as well. Real estate experts say during market downturns, the government is most motivated to make lowball offers at a time when property owners are most desperate. Charlie Hooff gets his day in court in May. In Alexandria, Virginia, Shannon Bream, Fox News.